Ever heard of the story of Hachiko, a Japanese Akita dog who waited for his deceased owner to arrive? He kept waiting at Tokyo's Shibuya train station every day for 9 years until he too passed away. The bond between a man and his dog is powerful. But if you're one of those misguided souls who believes animals can't feel emotions, you're in for quite a heartbreaking shock. So grab a tissue, because you're about to read the story of a loyal dog who refused to let go. He's known as the Greek Hachiko, after the loyal, heartbroken Japanese Akita who mourned his owner. A 40-year-old man named Harris was the dog's owner. He collided with a cement mixer on the Old Ring Road to the river in Vinos on November 9, 2017. Sadly, his brother had met a similar end a few years earlier. But this modern-day Hachiko was not exactly ready to accept that his owner was gone for good. No one knows how he made it, but somehow the pooch traveled 7.5 miles from his home in Nafpakos to visit Harris's crash site, and he refuses to leave the area no matter how hard anyone tries. The dog has been mourning his owner for 1.5 years, and he won't have it any other way. Although locals have tried taking him away and finding him a new family, the pooch always finds his way back to the road shrine where his owner tragically lost his life, and the locals have just about had it. They've given up trying to get their stubborn Greek Hachiko to move on. But that doesn't mean they're ready to give up on him. So instead of trying to relocate the dog, they built him a tiny shelter and brought over food and water while he waits for his owner to make a miraculous return. Every now and then, locals will stop by and show the dog some much-needed love. At the end of the day, there's only one person he wants to see again, and that's Harris. But of course, that can never happen, and perhaps he knows it, but he's struggling to accept the loss. Is your keyboard covered in tears yet? Most pet owners dread the day that their animals will pass because they can't cope with the loss. It seems dogs have a tough time dealing with the stages of grief as well. If only humans had some of the love and loyalty that dogs provide, the world would be such a better place. Thankfully, the locals are looking after him and keeping him comfortable. It's obvious that Harris and his pooch were simply destined to have a long and fruitful friendship, but their time together was sadly cut short. In the wake of the terrible loss, there's this pooch all alone with the memory of his owner. It's obvious we haven't begun to understand the range of emotions of animals, but maybe we could learn a few things from them.